Hello everyone and welcome back to Hannah's Happy Home. In this video we are going to be doing some extreme cleaning in our renovation house that we've been renovating for the last year. We will be working in 3 different areas today. So the first area is here in the kitchen. As you can see, it was a complete disaster, and this is just life during home renovations. Jalen had just finished installing this backsplash. This was a 2-day project, and of course it made a giant mess. There is plastic on the countertops and the floors, which will make cleanup a lot easier, but there still is a lot to clean up in here. So let's go ahead and get started on this. And then the other 2 areas that we'll be working on, the second area, we're going to be cleaning half of our shop outside. That needed some desperate cleaning and decluttering in half of that shop, so we'll be working on that. And then the last area will be the master bedroom. So I hope that you enjoyed today's video and that it can give you some motivation. The previous video on my channel was the complete installation of the backsplash tile here in the kitchen. We took you through the whole process from the beginning to the end, and you all really seem to be enjoying that video. Thank you so much for all of the sweet comments on there. We really appreciate that. So if you want to see that whole process, I'll be sure and link the video down below. So I just thought it would be fun to put the cleaning portion of that renovation project into this extreme cleaning video, just to give you a little bit of a closer and more detailed look at the cleanup that goes into these renovation projects, because I don't always show all of the cleanup that we have to do with each of these projects. It can make a huge mess sometimes when you're doing these in-depth projects that take several days, and so here you're just getting to see a little bit more of the cleaning side of things. I started off by trying to clear off these countertops, working one countertop at a time. I would take everything off that didn't need to be thrown away, and then everything else that could be thrown away, I could just leave it right on that plastic, pull off the tape, bunch it all up, and throw it away. Definitely made it a lot easier. And after we finished doing the cleanup, Jalen did start on the finishing touches on this backsplash, so he still had to fill in the gap at the bottom and put on the switch covers and all that different stuff that you guys saw in the previous video. The dishes were starting to stack up in the sink over here, and we also had some stacking up over on the dining room table as well. The kitchen was basically out of commission for 2 days, so I had some dishes to catch up on once we got this kitchen clean here. Before we scooted that stove back in, I made sure to clean the floor back there behind the stove, and then I also washed down the sides of the stove as well. We took the tile saw outside to wash it and then put it back in the shop, and then I could clean up all of this plastic on the floor. After that, I wanted to empty this trash can because it was overflowing, and after I emptied this out, I scrubbed the inside of the trash can and also the outside of it. This really needed to be done, and it's something that I need to do more often. Now I'm working on cleaning these countertops, especially back here by the tile. I was using my cleaner there and a rag and just really scrubbing back there because that had to be completely clean back there by the tile before Jalen could fill in that gap. And I still need to fix the wall over there where the old countertop used to be. I need to fill that in a little bit and then do some touch-up paint. There's a couple other spots in the kitchen that need a little bit of touch-up paint, so I'm going to try and do all of that next week. And the paint color in here and in our entire house almost is Agreeable Gray by Sherwin-Williams. I'm thinking about painting the shiplap on this little island here an accent color, but I'm not quite sure yet. Let me know down in the comments what you think. Should I paint this an accent color, and if so, what color should I go with? It felt so good to have a clean kitchen again. One of the last things I did here was to clean the floor. I vacuumed and then I got out my spray mop. This is the O Cedar spray mop. I'll be sure and put a link down below, and I just used this to do a quick mop on the floor. The last thing to do in here was to wash the dishes, get those dried and put away, and then load up the dishwasher. And I am still loving my Kraus sink and faucet. This is the 32-inch, I believe, undermount workstation sink from Kraus. I've got some accessories for it there, as you can see, and we have just been loving how deep and big this sink is. Okay, so now the kitchen is spotless clean. Such a good feeling, and I can't wait to decorate this kitchen, get it completely finished here hopefully next week. So now we're going to move on to the second area we'll be cleaning in this video, and that is this half of our shop. This area of the shop has just been getting worse and worse over the last couple of months with all of the home renovations we've been doing and stuff. things have just slowly started stacking over here and it's really dirty back in here. So we are going to tackle this afternoon, go through all of this stuff, see if there's anything we can get rid of, throw away, sell, and then try to organize everything that's left. These cardboard boxes we were using for storage for a few items that we had set in here when we moved, and I didn't want to keep them in the shop anymore, obviously, so we took those up to the carport so we could go through them, and anything that we wanted to keep in storage we put in like some big totes with lids that would seal, and then we're going to store those in the room beside the truck over there. It's kind of like a little garage room. Okay, so after I drug out all of this old carpet, I got it all swept in here, and then we organized everything back in over on this side of the shop that we were going to keep. And the other side of the shop that you're not seeing is where we have all of the tools. Jalen's got a workbench along there with the chop saw, and just all of the tools are stored over there, and he does have that somewhat organized, but he does want to go through all of that, add some more storage over there and get it better organized, but that will be in a different video. And then like you can see over here to the left wall, we do have all of our scrap wood organized over there and some doors and different things, and we aren't going to go through all of that. We're going to wait until Jalen gets all of his tool area over there organized, and then we're going to keep the wood over on that wall. And these big metal pieces laying here on the floor is the remainder of our metal fascia that we need to finish putting up. The only area that we have left to put up the metal fascia is on the back porch, and we were kind of waiting until we decided if we were going to do wood back there, because we'd have to do the wood first and then do the metal fascia up against that. So for now, this is pretty much the only place that we can keep the metal fascia, and hopefully we can get that installed here soon. Okay, so the third and final room we're going to be cleaning in this video is the master bedroom. As you can see, the master bathroom over here is a complete disaster because we're currently in the middle of a major complete renovation over there, and actually the next video on my channel will be part 3 in that bathroom remodel. So stay tuned for that video on Saturday. There'll be lots of updates. We're going to get a lot done in there and then get it completely cleaned out and ready for paint and tile and all of that, so stay tuned. So since the bathroom is so crazy with that major renovation going on, I wanted to at least keep a clean master bedroom, so I'm going to get this cleaned up in here, get the laundry folded, do some dusting, make the bed, vacuum the floor, and just get this room feeling cozy again. Once I had the room clean and dusted, I got some essential oil going in my oil diffuser. This is the Peace and Quiet essential oil from Simply Earth. Simply Earth is a small essential oil company that I love, and you can get a bunch of free stuff with your first order with my code and my link down below in the description box. So if you're going to make an order from them, be sure that you use my code and my link to get all of your free stuff. I just love diffusing essential oil in the bedroom. It just gives such a calming feeling and smell. So once I had the room vacuumed, it was all nice and clean and felt so cozy in here. Despite the craziness that is going on over there in the master bathroom, at least the bedroom is nice and clean and cozy now. I hope that you enjoyed today's extreme cleaning video and getting to see me clean these 3 different spaces. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. I hope that it gave you lots of motivation, and thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in a couple days with a brand new video. Bye!